You thought you'd seen everything. You fought Alduin, the World Eater. You've killed party snacks like we all do. You've beat up my Eek because you felt like it. Fought Mirak at the apex of the world, and then took on the formidable Ebony Warrior. But nothing prepared you for this defining moment, and that is the wrath of the goblins. Yes, you think you fought your foe up until now? No, there's been no foe like these little green warriors. And I mean, compared to all the other things we fought, they're definitely the most expensive, so you know. So why not buy some pain? We get new encounters, an ingredient. We get a single ingredient and a recruitable goblin. But focus in on the single ingredient. Yeah, and there's some blue god wielding a goblin staff. I mean, that's cool. So let's cha-ching Todd Howard's pockets. Take my money, Todd. And I mean, we'll let it download. Do you see this? I wasn't lying. Look at this. It is installed. You're going to pretend you've seen absolutely nothing. You've seen nothing. So pretending like the last 20 seconds didn't happen, we have a new quest called Blue in the Face. Oh god. There are often rumors in Riften of strange creatures coming across the border from Cyrodiil. I should head to the inn and see what information I can find. We have to look for information at the Bee and Barb. So I guess we'll head to Riften and start our investigation, because I told you yesterday, the Elder Scrolls is no longer the Elder Scrolls. It is a true crime series. Why are NPCs so weird, man? To the Bee and Barb! Hello, Snilf! Okay, our quest marker's upstairs, so we'll see what formidable foe is waiting for us inside. Oh, it's just a note. It's a letter to Clexius. Dear Clexius, it's as you feared. The news here in Riften is troubling on many levels. Now, I've studied goblins all my life, and while customs differ from tribe to tribe, one thing has always held true. They are beholden to their shamans, and removing them will turn the entire tribe docile. Moreover, we have seen this method work in practice, most famously with the three-feathered tribe near Bruma. Yet still the rumors persist of goblin activity near the border. Most disturbing is the news that the Blue God himself is leading them. Gasp. Could it be Malakat himself in some form? Regardless, if some Daedric being has found its way to this realm, this is a cause for concern. I'll be heading to Grom's Pass in the morning to investigate. Faithfully yours, Avanessa Caladius. Alright, well, I mean, that's some intense storytelling. So we have this big blue god who Mr. Clexius has been studying or whatever. No, not Clexius, whoever that dude, I can't remember. It's a long name, right? They're long names. Why, hello, Sapphire. Okay, Sapphire. Okay, so I guess we're heading to Grom's Pass. For some reason, the quest marker is telling me to come into the Bee and Barb. So, I mean, I'm a little bit confused. So, I got the Ebony Mail the other day as well, so we're a bit more kitted out than we originally were, although I am not doing a stealth character at all. So, I guess Grom's Pass is not in the Blackbriar Meadery, because isn't this just leading us outside? I have been tricked. I have been flabbergasted, but most of all, I have been bamboozled. Seriously, Skyrim really needs to fix their quest markers. Oh, we're heading to the border near Cyrodiil. Okay. I guess we'll go to Crystal Drift Cave and we'll head from there. Man, this guy just came out of nowhere. Too bad I have nerve shatter, Cave Bear. You are pesky for my immortal self. Guys, tell me, what's your favorite Elder Scrolls game? I would actually like to know, alright? Let's settle this debate. Shh. Let's settle this debate. Is your favorite Elder Scrolls game The Witcher 3? Or is it the 5th entry in the series, Skyrim 2? Or do you like the Elder Scrolls 4 Morrowind? Personally, I'm a pretty big fan of the second Elder Scrolls game, the Elder Scrolls Minecraft. It's a pretty complex story. But, you know, we all have our own personal tastes, so it's okay if you have a wrong opinion, okay? Okay, so we've arrived to another bear at this pass to Cyrodiil, Grom's Pass. I guess we'll just shatter this poor cave bear's nerves with the power of shock damage and whatever this is. This is the same character I've been using, by the way. I've decided to go down the route of, because I made my conjuration legendary. So I've decided to go down the route of heavy armor and two-handed. As you can see by my wonderful pieces of enchanted armor, I have named them very special names that are not edgy at all. Boys, we've encountered some goblins. There is goblins in this cave who are trying, I guess, to attack me. They were really some formidable foes. He has a steel blue entaloma. Is this the new ingredient? I wonder what kind of effects it has. I'm going to eat this and see. Restore magicka. All right, that's not too bad. I'd like to see the other ones though. Let's trek forward onto Goblin Lair and see what we can come across in here. This looks like your standard Goblin Lair. They're kind of similar to the ones inside Dragonborn. We found a Vanessa Caladius. So they obviously did not get very far, did they? The posting of the hunt. Guess it's a book on some sort of hunt. I probably should read it, but reading's for nerds. There's some of this steel blue entaloma all around the cave. So I mean, there's no harm in picking it and testing it out in some potions when we get back. I have a farm back, so maybe we can mix it with some ingredients at the end and see if it works with anything. I seriously love this hammer. Like, holy crap. People were getting edgy at me because I called it a great hammer. What else would I call it? A big boy hammer? What would you call it? I think Great Hammer suits it very well. The goblins are having a wee little arena down there. That's adorable. So the blue god is here. We've encountered the blue god. Is this just an orc? Oh, bro, it's just an orc. What? I knew it wouldn't be a god. I knew it couldn't be a god. Of course it was just a little orc. A little baby orc. These two down here just do not care at all. Can we actually not get down? Oh, he won. No, he didn't. Never mind. Okay, I think this is just one of those things we can't get involved with. So he has a goblin totem staff. This is like the, you know, at the very beginning of Oblivion, you get one of these. Obviously, there's more than just that one, but that's a fond memory to have. Lightning bolt that does 40 points of shock damage to health and half to magicka, then leaps to a new target. That's actually pretty cool. We should test that out on some people. Right, so I had a little read through. This guy basically got stuck here, and I guess the goblins were so stupid they didn't realize that he was just an orc. But, you know, he ended up just being their god. So, I mean, I think this was a typical case of Stockholm Syndrome. So we actually have to release the goblins from the pit. So I guess we'll head down this way, because I don't know where else we could possibly go. And we'll grab some more of these ingredients, because I'm very interested to see what kind of effects we can get off these. We have found a big old boy stash of the ingredients we want to try out here. Also, with this new set of Creation Club content, they've been using the Oblivion dungeon music, which I actually really like, man. I have to say, it's a good use of already existing materials. I'll take it. Right, there's actually a door over here I missed, so we'll head down here and see what we can sort out. I'm assuming this is going to be our goblin companion. Hello, unsuspecting little man. We have so many of these mushrooms now, man. Holy crap. Who knew the ingredient would actually be the thing I'd enjoy getting the most? Oh, so he did actually win. That's awesome. So I mean, this is definitely the companion. It has to be. And he has massacred these poor boys. I take it you realize that orc wasn't a god. He's just snorting back at me. You can handle yourself in a fight. I could use someone like you. Well, you can handle yourself in a fight. All right, then, let's go. Boys, we got a goblin. Oh, is that the entire quest? Woo! 400 CC points. We got a new ingredient. We got a goblin companion who I have decided to name Shalom. We are going to call our goblin Shalom. And I have this goblin staff, which is very reminiscent of the first one you get in Oblivion. I really do like the way it looks as well. It's pretty cool. This definitely does not feel 400 credits worth. Like, I mean, not even in the slightest, but I'm like pretty new to this, so maybe you guys who have bought stuff on Creation Club before know if this is worth the price or not. Is this worth 400 credits? So I think we'll pick some ingredients and see if we can find any that work in synergy with the new mushroom we got. This dragon is never going to leave my house. We have so much ingredients like sitting around here, and I've stocked up a load inside a little satchel next to my alchemy table in the distance. So it's kind of nice having two companions who just don't speak at all, you know? They kind of just exist. Right, so we have 35 of these. I guess we'll just start getting random ones. So it also has a resist frost effect. Okay. It has a fortified carry weight effect. So we could use this for the really, really high-priced potion. Okay, so we managed to get 3 of the effects, but I thought maybe it would work with the other Shivering Isles content they gave us, but it turns out it doesn't. So we got 3 of them. I'm pretty sure we'll find a 4th one eventually. I just don't have enough anymore to keep trying. But the Restore Magicka and Fortified Carry Weight are definitely 2 nice additions, I have to agree. So it'll definitely add on to the already really pricey potions I can make. If you use Creep Cluster, Mora, and Scaly, you'll get a fortified carry weight potion of 752. So if we try replacing the Scaly with the Steel Blue, it's not as much obviously, but I guess if you have the dungeon, it's a nice little place to farm on the side. That wee Necromancer's behind our house as well, so I think that's a good test subject for our staff. Since it does shock damage, it'll be really effective against mages because we want to drain as much magicka off of them as possible. We don't want them standing a chance against us, you know? Hello, buddy. Oh, he's only a novice. Well, I mean, that was a good test run. My boy's kind of just floating about. Oh, this is the last bit of blood I need. So, I mean, all in all, 400 credits, you get a staff, you get a goblin follower, and you get a new ingredient. I mean, maybe... Oh, his name is his name is Shalom. Don't tell me what I have to name him, game. Give me my choice. I want to talk about your spear. Can I try it out? I'm guessing that's a no. Okay, never mind. We can't try his spear right now, but it looks really goddamn cool. But I mean, overall, compared to some of the other stuff we're after trying out, like Saints and Seducers is 1500, and that gives like 3-4 different quests and like 12 different items and a bunch of stuff. And this is only 400, and you get a follower who, I mean, like if you want a goblin as a follower, this seems like the kind of thing you'll get. But other than that, the staff's pretty cool, but I already have the Doki Doki staff, so I don't really need this staff. And we have an ingredient, so if you're an alchemist, you'll probably like that bit. So I mean, overall, I think it should be like 200 credits. But again, I can't tell the worth of Creation Club content. I haven't been checking it out too long. But sure, let me know what you think, if you got this and what you think of this. But I think that's pretty much it. I was already better than you at Skyrim, and now I have a goblin, so I'm even cooler now. We have our demented Elytra Nymph, Jesus, and Shalom. So just get better, guys, and maybe one day you'll aspire to have a goblin companion like me, who I am not going to marry, because that would be weird.